We're doing this series on personal body armor, and this time we're going to take a look at the ceramic plate carriers. In other videos we talked about the various kind of systems, and I'm not talking about any specifics here. We're just talking about in general your military style, your like tactical stuff, your concealable soft armor options, your inexpensive steel plates, and then now we're going to talk about the more expensive, but in my opinion better, ceramic plate carrier and options. So again, I'm not sure even what this carrier is. It doesn't have any markings on it that I can find. I'm assuming it's just some cheap imported one. It's made out of the inexpensive style imported kind of nylon, and or foreign sourced nylon. It's basically just a big sloppy pouch that you put the plate or the ceramic plate into, and that's almost positive a large plate. So it's kind of sloppy. It's got some room, and the features of a nicer plate carrier are going to be that it holds the plate more securely and more securely to the person inside of it. So I've been mentioning in these other videos, the actual carrier itself is of no consequence to this conversation because you're going to buy the one that fits you best, and I'll leave that to experts to do reviews, because it's like gloves or boots in my opinion. It doesn't matter what I tell you unless you're a big fat guy who's also tall. You're not going to care what I like. So we're just talking about this ceramic carrier option mostly compared to the steel options. My steel carrier weighs 20 pounds. This ceramic plate carrier weighs 13 pounds. That 7 pounds may not seem like a lot on paper, but I go carry 20 pounds of something around and 13 pounds of something around. It does make a difference. These are more fragile, but you also get an advantage that they're smaller. Even with this sloppy carrier, that whole thing can fit into a messenger bag easily be stowed in a vehicle. Might be a little more susceptible to damage if you were carrying it around all the time, but it would, think of the environment, it would take a lot less gas to drag around that 13 pounds. But seriously, this is, in my opinion, the best option. I don't like to run any kind of pouches. You can see I run my armor as a layer in my system. I don't consider it to be the one thing that I grab. I don't want all my magazine pouches on it, my hydration pack on it, my compass and my Leatherman. I want all that stuff, but I want it on either in a bag, which I prefer, or perhaps if I am in some extended battle or going into an occupation where I would need it, have a chest rig with all that kind of equipment on a separate layer from my chest rig, or excuse me, from my plate carrier. I would think the plate carrier would be like an overcoat. You know, you're not going to put everything you own in the pockets of your overcoat. You just put it on when you need it. Same thing with armor. I don't anticipate being in a situation where I need to wear ceramic plates 24/7. So like my soft armor options, I'm not going to wear anything extra on them. They're just going to be there when I need them, and when they're not there, I'm not having to carry redundant gear around. Now, that being said, there's MOLLE or there's PALS webbing on pretty much any option you get. So if you do need to run gear all at once and have a one-stop shop, it all lends itself to that as well. Otherwise, I don't know what else to say. I think the ceramic options do have their appeal. Of course, the cost can be an option that keeps it out of a lot of people's price range. I wish I'd give you good sources. Living near a military base of some sort is probably helpful. Having friends in military or police, just like we talked about with some of the other soft options, these things do expire, they get broken. It's not ideal, but you can sometimes get things on the secondary market for a great reduction in price compared to brand new. Difficulty with some of the ceramic options is finding someone who will sell them to civilians. A lot of times they have military police contracts, they just don't have any interest in selling them to people who aren't military or police. But there are more and more companies out there that are providing options in the ceramics, so you might want to do some more research or take a look at that if you are interested in pursuing that option. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Let us know in the comments wherever you happen to see them, and as always, thanks for watching.